Hi, my name's Jordan Lamotte. I'm working on my first blade with scraped fullers right now, and it's a cool process, so I figured I'd share it with you. Here's the little jig I made for scraping fullers. It's just a high-speed steel lathe bit ground to the shape of the fuller that fits in a square hole and is fastened with a set screw. Then there's a fence that is adjustable, milled to slide along a slot, and you can adjust exactly how far you want that fuller from the edge of your blade. It's important to touch up the edge of your cutting tool really frequently so that you're not doing any more work than you have to, especially when you're working in hardened steel. This sword has already been hardened and tempered. It'd be easier to do it before heat treat, but then it adds issues of possible warpage and whatnot. Once I have it cleaned up on an extra fine diamond stone, I'll go to my hard black Arkansas stone and just give the edge a little bit of a polish. Probably not totally necessary, but I like to sharpen. I just drag it across the stone at a slightly steeper angle, almost 90 degrees, to make that edge just a little more stout so that it'll hold up against the hard steel. Using the jig is fairly straightforward. You just start at one end and pull along the length of the blade. Then brush off the chips on a little file brush. I have my file brush clamped to the table here. Makes for a more streamlined operation. After the fuller is kind of established a little bit, I like to take the fence off because that gives you a little bit of freedom of angle here. So I'll pull the whole assembly at a slight angle to the direction of the pull. If your tool is sharp, you can get off these nice long strings with this method. After many hours, the fullers are scraped to their final depth and ready for polishing, which I'll do after grinding the rest of the blade.